2021. Jackie, you want to do the roll call?
Okay. Marion Nero,
Here.
Jackie Cianci here. Christine Norton? No. Agnes White? No. John Hilsinger?
Here.
Ginny O'Gurk? No. Jerry Devine? No. Doug Noble?
Here.
Okay. We have a quorum, but there's only 4 of us. So how this works is when there are only 4 members, the decision that we make must be unanimous in order for it to pass, because we need 5 affirmative votes for it to pass. So since there's only 4 of us, it has to be a unanimous vote tonight. Okay, and from what I understand, our applicants are okay with that because they could have made the decision to postpone, but they've decided that they want to proceed. Okay, so we do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I have a flag if anyone doesn't have one.
Okay.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. All right, the first thing we must do is approve the minutes of the April 5th, 2021 meeting. Do I have a motion to accept those minutes?
Motion.
Okay, so I have a motion from Doug to accept in a second. Jackie seconds. Okay. So now, Jackie, could you read the legal notice?
Okay. Application of Amanda and Anthony, is it Ocone?
Yes,
Is that pronounced right? Okay.
yes.
40 Stonehenge Place, Cheshire, Connecticut, 06410, requesting a variance of section 42.5, dimensional requirements for cluster subdivisions, requesting a 20-foot rear line variance of the required 30-foot rear line setback in R40 cluster zone for an in-ground pool. The resulting rear line setback requested is 10 feet. The property is located at 40 Stonehenge Place, Cheshire, Connecticut, 06410, as generally shown on Assessor's Map number 94, Lot 50, in an R40 cluster zone. Patient information is available for review on the town website homepage under www.chessdirect.org.
Okay. All right. I just want to note it for the record too that the applicant has submitted an A2 survey with the application. So now we can hear from our applicants. Could you please state your name and your address and explain to us exactly what your hardship is
Sure.
and why you need to have this approved?
Sure. Hi, my name's Anthony Ocone, 40 Stonehenge Place. My wife Amanda. We're looking for the variance for an in-ground pool in the backyard. With COVID hitting and spending more time at home with the family, we were looking to get the pool so we can spend some family time at home. And unfortunately, our house is situated at the back of the property. And from looking at the survey, that's really the best place that we could put it so that it's visible, because the only other location might be the side of the house, which has no windows. So we'd like to have the backyard visible at all times for safety. Also, I believe that we would need a setback in the side yard where it looks like there might be some space, but there's also a bunch of trees that we'd have to take down, which we weren't really looking to do either. Yeah, and there's also the septic on the front side of the house that we didn't want to disrupt at all.
Okay. Okay. Any questions? Doug, Jackie, John?
I always just like to ask a couple of questions. So
Sure.
you have approval from all your neighbors, you sent out letters and there's no objections?
We did, correct. And
Okay.
I'm sorry, the back of the property also, there's a land trust. So there's a raised piece of property and wooded property behind my house and what would be the abutting rear neighbors, but there's some land in between, which wouldn't be visible there.
Is that the Dominicus property back there?
Yes, yep,
So that's deeded to the town, so it cannot be built on.
correct.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Okay, now you said your septic is in the front side of the yard?
Yes, correct. If you were to look out the front of the house, it would be to the side, front and side of the house. So it's, I don't know technically what it would be called, but it's I would say, front and side of the property.
Okay, now if you put the pool on that part of the property, does that affect your leach fields or anything like that?
The location where we want to put it now?
No,
No, where you would, if you had to move it to that location, would your leaching fields be affected by putting the pool there?
the leaching field, I don't believe so. The leaching field is a little bit farther away. Where the tank is would be close to.
Okay. So basically, from what I can see in your map, it's just the corner of this pool that you're finding you need the variance for, am I right?
I believe that's the closest spot. Yes.
Okay. And there is land trust land behind you, so nobody can build there.
Correct.
Okay. I also noticed that there was a piece of paper that came through with this, that you are in the regional water authority has reviewed your application as well.
Yes, they have.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Because you are in the Mill River Public Water Supply watershed.
Correct.
Okay, and they signed off on this. They said that they had no problem with it.
Yes, they
Yes.
did.
Correct.
All right.
And looking at the Chestercott too, we have that form in front of us as well. So this is the front, I just want to clarify. So the front of the house is the bottom, I'm on the B100A application.
Mhm.
On that page.
I have that. Let me grab that. I'm sorry.
That's not an accurate depiction of the house on the B100.
Okay. Because it doesn't look, that's why I'm asking, is it doesn't look right based upon what they're putting in.
Yeah. No, it's just on the survey after.
Okay. So the overhang on the house on this picture, I'll just try to, you guys have that one?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So the area, the other area you could possibly put the pool will be over here,
No, it would be the other side.
be the other side here?
Yeah.
Okay,
But I believe there would be a setback restriction off of each side of that pie. And then also on that side, the neighbor's house is visible to the backyard there also.
okay.
There's a bunch of trees there that would need to get taken down, as well as meeting the setback for the septic.
I was gonna say, you probably need the setback issue with
Yeah.
with the septic system.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 25 feet, Doug.
Yeah, and that's not, that would encroach in that spot then,
Yes.
by the looks of this map.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, any other questions from the board? Jackie, John?
You want to check for public comments, Mary?
Yeah, do we have any public comments?
No, there are no public comments.
Oh, Suzanne, you're here. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
you're
didn't
here,
realize
yes.
that. Okay, so we have no public comments for any of the neighbors. Okay. All right. Okay, do we have any other comments from the applicant?
No, thank you for your time tonight, guys.
All right. Okay, well, since there's no other questions and the applicant is we'll go into decision-making and discussion. Anybody want to start the discussion? Doug?
I'll start it. I always do.
Yeah.
I did take a look at some of the pictures that you did supply. Thank you very much for that, by the way. So it looks like you're going to be putting the pool where essentially the gazebo is currently in that deck. Yes?
Yes.
Roughly, yeah. The deck would come down and gazebo would come down. Yeah.
Okay. And the topography of the property is leaning towards the house.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about any issues of runoff, because I know that that can be an issue with that. And I think it was signed off on in the form from Bill Volker.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this, you definitely have a strange configuration on the lot, and
Yeah.
with a lot of the different features, it is a little difficult to put it really anywhere else. So I don't see a problem with this myself.
Okay. All right, I'll go next. I don't see a problem as well. I really don't think that there's much opportunity to put the pool anyplace else but where they want to put it.
Right.
And I have a little less problems with it, knowing that there can't be anything built behind them. I mean, that's land that can never be developed. So I don't think I don't have a problem with it as well. Jackie, John?
I have
Yeah,
no
no-
problem with it. Oh, okay,
Okay.
no problem.
All right, Jackie, you want to read the motion?
Need the glasses on again. Zoning Board of Appeals grants the variance of section 42.5 dimensional requirements for cluster subdivisions, requesting a 20-foot rear line variance of the required 30-foot rear line setback in an R40 cluster zone for an in-ground pool. Resulting rear line setback requesting is 10 feet. The property is located at 40 Stonehenge Place, Cheshire, Connecticut. Based upon the evidence provided at the public hearing and the general knowledge of the members of the board, it is hereby found that a hardship, i.e. lot configuration, exists to the property, and to strictly apply the zoning regulations would deprive the applicant of rights commonly enjoyed by other properties in the same district under the terms of the zoning regulations. That granting of the variance will not confer upon the applicants any special privilege. The variance is the minimum variance that will make possible the reasonable use of the land. The variance will not result in injury to the neighborhood or public welfare. The scope of this variance is limited to that which is indicated in the plans and documents presenting at this hearing on June 7th, 2021.
Okay. All those in favor? Aye.
I
Okay, opposed? None. So the motion carries. Your application has been approved, all right? The only thing I have to tell you is that your application, even though it's approved, is not official until it's filed with the land records of the town of Cheshire. So you can check with the planning office to see when this will be complete. And if you have any questions, just contact them. All right.
Okay.
Enjoy your pool.
Thank you very much.
Do we have any other zoning board of appeals business? No, we do not. So I call for an adjournment. Do I have a call to adjourn?
Sure.
Okay, a second? Do I hear a second?
second.
Second.
Okay, all right. So Doug seconds. Okay, so we are adjourned. We are done.